Entering Glacier National Park from the east at Swift Current entrance gives you access to a number of day hike trails into some of the most spectacular scenery in the park. A short drive brings us to Sherburne Lake on a windless day, providing a perfect mirror of the surrounding mountains. Straight ahead, guarded on the right by Mount Grinnell, and on the left by Mount Good, is Grinnell Glacier, which can be reached by a rather long and steep trail. It may be prudent to start our day hikes more modestly, and as you can see, there are a number of trails and destinations to entice us. Now this looks intriguing. Icebergs in the middle of North America? Let's check it out. The trail takes us through an area once ravaged by fire many years ago. Where the deep green of the forest has given away, the fields again are aflame, this time with the flame of thousands of wildflower blossoms. With so many of these covering the hillside, it's no wonder the hill seems to be on fire. One of the most abundant flowers of the area, the fireweed, is of the primrose family. Adding a contrast of color are the harebells. The variety of blossoms leaves a sweet perfume in the air and the brilliance of a rainbow to dazzle the eyes. Moving on, we are struck by what seems to be a continuous barrier ahead. This is Pinnacle Wall. While not impassable, trails going over it do subject the hiker to a bit of a climb. The Continental Divide runs along the top of the wall. As we get closer, the wall becomes quite impressive. The trail winds its way through fields of color as it works its way to the lake at the base of the wall. Starting down the slope to the lake, we come upon what seems to be blossoms of snow. The official Glacier Park flower is beargrass of the lily family. Found nearly everywhere, woods and slopes, these are small, creamy white flowers, topping off tall stalks. Well, now, at least in 1968, we have a mountain lake full of icebergs in August. 6,000 feet in elevation, Iceberg Lake is enclosed on three sides by vertical walls that rise more than 3,000 feet above the surface of the water. While there was a small glacier here at one time, it is now just pockets of snow in the crags that occasionally form these blocks of ice. Snow, ice, very cold water, but the air is comfortable enough for lunch in the sun. Enjoying a sandwich, I marvel at the weird and unusual shapes formed by this ice. Which brings a point of a no-no I did here. Hiked alone. Not recommended, as there are bears in them thar hills. I lucked out in that respect. As previously mentioned, in 1968, the ice was formed from pockets of snow in the rocks. At an earlier time, there was a small glacier here, creating more icebergs. As for the amount of ice in the 21st century, check out the other videos on YouTube of Iceberg Lake. How long will it be before that name for the lake will not even apply? Anyhow, are we ready for the trip to Grinnell Glacier? We shall see in a future show.